how'd you end up getting into the MMA world, man?
And I had that mentality like, okay, well, let's see what happens. I'm not going to get stabbed, shot, or jumped, and I'm not going to go to jail. Let's see if I can, bust a few heads and get a little money. Would have ate me up my whole life if I shot it down and didn't try, right? So I don't regret what happened.
You're better off jumping, taking a risk, and failing. Because at the end of the day, man, failure is just on to the next thing, dude. It's still you don't stop, you're gonna die. As long as if you're still breathing, you just go on to the next thing. You learn from that, right? Hey guys, once again, welcome to a new episode of KR27, the Entrepreneur Experience. I am excited today because I'm interviewing someone who loves a sport that I love as much as, I love it, and who went from, same as me, being an athlete to a business owner. I think that's freaking amazing. So I'd like to introduce you guys to Rick Reger. How you doing today, Rick?
What's up, brother? I'm good, man. Thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate it.
Dude, absolutely, man. I'm excited to have you, man. It's like I was telling you before we started the show, man. It's been growing fast, man, and I love it. I enjoy talking to you and people like yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. You're doing a great thing, and it's expanding rapidly, man. That's what's up. Congratulations.
Nah, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. It's you own a business, so you know how it is, man. You take care of people, and God takes care of you, grow, and things grow.
Yeah. Constant grind, right?
Yeah. So speaking of that, man, tell people what is it? What's your business, man? I know you started a business a few years ago as well.
Yeah. Premier Kitchen and Bath, a remodeling construction company. My pops is actually a general contractor, so we he's already owned a business before this and built it up, and then walked away and did his own thing, and we merged together and created this opportunity, and it's just taken off. Even with this whole pandemic, we got a great group of guys that work with us, and we've been able to keep afloat and keep making progress.
That's blessings, man. Blessings, because you're definitely staying busy, and you cover all over the Bay Area, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're all over the Bay Area. We kind of stay local in the East Bay. My parents stay out in Knightston, Oakley area. So I'm really, my main goal is to corner that market. It's a small, tight-knit community out there in the rural area. So, the word of mouth spreads fast. We've done some big quality jobs out there, and got a lot of referrals from that.
Got it. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm in the marketing space, right? So I help business owners and stuff like that get more leads, bring more clients. But even me being in marketing, I'll tell you that, dude, I get a lot of referrals myself as well. Like, I take care of my clients and then the same with referrals. And even though I'm all about marketing, all about, you need marketing stuff, that's how I am. Most of my clients come from marketing. There's nothing like referrals, dude, because people already trust you because you did something for somebody they knew, right?
So the best thing, the word of mouth it's the best one. It's not going to kill you on the pricing as far as some of the marketing stuff goes, but it's going to go a long way. The word of mouth is big.
Dude, big time. No, I agree with you. We've had about just one client that we took care of with the marketing stuff. He sent us 5 referrals, dude. All 5 of them signed up with us just because they already know. Like, so, it's funny because we're a marketing company, but they're coming to us like that. And obviously we're doing the finance as well. Now they're trusting me with their finances because the same thing, word of mouth, right? So it's kind of funny. It does.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So tell me more. I know all about you, but there's some things I actually don't even know. I don't even know how you got into this, right? How you went from beating people. You went from beating people up, man. So I met Rick. I think I was like 22 when I met you. How old are you right now, Rick?
Yeah, 34.
Yeah, so you're about like 4 years older than me. So you're probably like 26 when I met you. You were like beginning your MMA career or something like that.
Yeah. I was just in the beginning. I actually started training to fight off and on since I was a kid. I was always split between boxing and training or school and sports. I kind of had both paths going on at the same time. I chose football and school and academics first.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, man. But yeah, so Rick is Sorry, I lost you there, Rick. I can't hear the sound. Looks like it went out.
2021.
Sorry, I lost you, man, for a second and muted. What did you say?
Oh, I said when I really started focusing on training, I was about 2021.
2021. Okay, yeah, that's about the same time I started doing it, when I started putting more time into it.
Yeah.
So you were, when you were young, did you get in a lot of fights or what? How'd you end up getting into the MMA world, man?
Yeah, I mean, really, that's what, kind of directed my path, man. I had a rough upbringing. I was one of those youngsters that were just surrounded by the older kids. I was always trying to keep up. I've got in tons of scuffles, man, and bumped heads with the law a few times, and just ended up kind of going down to the gym one time, really. And I had that mentality like, okay, well, let's see what happens. I'm not going to get stabbed, shot, or jumped, and I'm not going to go to jail. Let's see if I can, bust a few heads and get a little money.
Yeah. Let's see if I can back it up. That's what Rick said. Back it up and get paid.
I met Sean Sharkey, funny enough, and he was kind of like, hey, take it slow. And first day, I'm like, no, we're gonna go all out, bro. Let's spar, let's bang, let's see what we got. Let's see what cards we got in our corner.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, and dude, and you got pretty high up there, right? I mean, you fought for Bellator, right?
Yeah, I had some big opportunities, man. I was blessed. I got to train with some really high-level athletes, including like the Diaz brothers, Gilbert Melendez, these type of guys, man, that are just next caliber, And I did have some big opportunities that popped up and unfortunately fell short on those opportunities. But it was kind of like risk-reward type deal, Short notice fight on TV for a good amount of money. And, if you can pull this off, your career is going to skyrocket,
Yeah.
Both times I had that opportunity, though, unfortunately, I fell short,
Yeah. Hey, man, you know what? It's all good, man. We all have a path in life, and there's a reason why everything happens, right? I mean...
Well, it would have ate me up my whole life if I shot it down and didn't try, right?
Exactly. Dude, hey, you're better off jumping, taking a risk, and failing. Because at the end of the day, man, failure is just onto the next thing, dude. It's still you don't stop, you're gonna die. As long as you're still breathing, you just go on to the next thing. You learn from that, right?
Well, I owe it to myself too. It's like you don't want to put in all this work and get that opportunity and shell up. That's what I told myself. Like, it's not the right time, you know what I mean? But I'm as prepared as I can be in this moment. So let's run it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, man. So I mean, you ended up having how many fights, Rick, when you were fighting?
Well, I ended up 7-2.
Okay.
As a professional and 4-1 as an amateur.
Got it. Cool. Wait, shit, man. Hey, like I said, bro, though, you fought in Bellator, bro. Some people don't even get out of the little leagues, dude.
Yeah. No, and the Bellator fight was a huge opportunity against a super dangerous opponent. I came into that fight on a week's notice. They were telling me, this guy's undefeated, bunch of knockouts, first round, and it's like I'm never scared. I'm not gonna fear this man. We're both human. Anything can happen. I didn't go in there with the right game plan, and I didn't go in there with the right training, and but I went in there mentally strong. So I don't regret what happened.
No, I mean, you can't regret it, dude. It makes you who you are now, right, as a person. And one thing you are is, dude, you're a fucking amazing dad, dude. I know you.
I appreciate that.
And it's like, that's another thing too, man. You gotta think about that, right? Like, some fighters that are amazing fighters are not great parents. Actually, a lot of athletes are not great parents when they're at that level because they don't have time with their kids, man. They're all about that sport. And that's the sacrifice you have to make when you're in that sport, right? I mean, there's a reason why a lot of people give Mayweather shit, but it's like, dude, he quit the sport and he's spending more time with his kids. You can't hate on that, man.
No, not at all. And that's definitely a bump in the road that I always hit. I'm trying to balance training, working, and parenting because I had my kids young. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it gets overwhelming at times to be able to balance all. And the last thing you want to do is neglect your children.
Dude, 100. Even with your business, I'm sure you're having the same issue, right? Trying to make, even you making time right now, dude, I appreciate you doing that because I know you're doing it after work, bro. The difference in this, man, is that my pops is
fucking one hell of a man. You know, he's definitely helped me out a lot, and he's taught me a lot, and just leading by example as well. You know, he's definitely helped me morph into the man I am today through leading by example.
That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing that you had a good role model like that, right? And
Yeah.
I know there was a lot of good people that we surrounded ourselves around, and there was also a lot of bad people that we surrounded ourselves around at the gym, you know. so
just in life, you know, my stepdad came into my life around 11, 12, and we didn't really have a relationship until I was older. But you know, he always kind of stepped back. You know, he took care of his kids and always showed me love and respected me and everything. But it was more of like a big brother type deal, you know what I mean? But he always looked after me for sure. I would never talk illy about him for that. But as far as like a father-son relationship, oh man, we got super close within this last, 10 years. He was all my fights, he came and locked me in the sauna, bro, pushed me on the treadmill and, slapped that water out my hand, you know?
Oh yeah, bro, the fun things. Shit, that's the fun. That's
with me, bro.
I love. That's one thing about the sport, right? And we can both relate to that. You are obviously a lot more because I've only fought amateur, but dude, it's like the fun things of like people don't realize you show up to the fight and they're like, oh man, but they don't see everything else before the fight, man. That's the fight itself. That's the fight. The fight itself is nothing, dude.
Yeah.
It's like the 8 to 10 weeks of fucking training. That's what sucks, dude. And then after camp and after the fight, you still train, just not as hard, but you still training. It's like.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's like before my fight, I was already training for another fight that fell through, and before that fight, I was already training for another fight, and I got hurt. You know what I mean? So. Sometimes you just feel like you're in a year-long camp. Like there's no on and off season. It's not like other sports. Like this shit is a lifestyle, and you got to be dedicated, or some bad shit can happen to you for sure.
No, and that's why a lot of fighters get played, man. It's because it's one thing you said right there. It's like a lifestyle, and it's a thing there's no off season, right? Because we're basically private contractors. That's what fighters are, bro. Like if you don't fight, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? On like the off season, like football and stuff, you get hurt during the season, they still keep giving you your check. That ain't gonna stop.
That's the thing people don't realize too. It's like you could train your ass off. You could I've done trained my ass off. I done showed up. I done made weight. An opponent not even show up.
Oh, dude, dude, you're telling me, dude, I've only fought amateurs, so that's why I kind of backed off from fighting, because I was like, dude, I got so tired of that. I remember driving to, and I'm sure it was worse for you, but I remember driving to like Fresno or LA, and then motherfuckers not show up, dude.
Yeah. It's happened plenty of times, and you know what? To be honest, I've even been in that situation. I won't say any names on bust no promoters out, but I've even been in that situation where I show up, make weight, get my, make weight. Negotiate my show up purse because I made weight, and then they're telling me the other guy's not there. Then I run into the other guy in the casino, and he tells me he told the promoter 3 weeks ago that he wasn't fighting, he was hurt. But that's the thing, they're like car salesmen, bro. They're scrambling. They just want to try to get anybody in there so they don't lose their ticket sales.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's how they just think of the numbers. That's what it is.
I mean, it's business. I get it. You got to get your money, just like anything,
Yeah. No, I get it, man. But that's the fighting life, right? That's how it goes. And so then from there, you retired how long ago now, man?
It's crazy, bro, because I never could really bring myself to officially saying like, oh, I'm retired. I still haven't said it like that. I've never.
Yeah, I know you haven't.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I was just in Mexico on my anniversary, and it was the first time I actually ran into Justin Gaethje down there.
Oh, that's funny.
I was talking to him and his parents and stuff. Real cool dude, real cool people. But that was the first time where I even said, the dad asked me, and I told him, yeah, no, I'm retired. I'm not fighting anymore. And that's. It just hasn't came out. I don't know why. It's been a hard one to let out my mouth,
I'm there with you, bro. Like right now, I'm a little bit bigger than I used to be like a year and a half ago.
You look bigger.
Dude, I'm about 185 right
Shoulders,
now.
brother.
Yeah, dude. I started hitting the weights like Ricky, and
Yeah.
my upper body got pretty big, bro. And
Yeah.
like my shit, look, I'm not fat, bro. I'm getting pretty big, but
Ready for the beach.
I do got a little bit of a dad belly going on, but other than that, yeah, dude. I started last year. I was ready to fight. Last year, I dropped all the way back down to 155, bro. I went through a really nasty divorce. It wasn't horrible. It was just it hit me really hard. I didn't see it coming. And that's another story, dude. But I'm cool with her mom, whatever. I don't need people to know my life, it's whatever. But we went through
but overall, it takes a lot out of you, man. As a human, as a man, it
took a lot, dude. And I started drinking a lot, bro, and putting some weight. But then I got out of that, and I started training really hard, dude. And I started working my ass off. And I was gonna do Golden Gloves, and then COVID hits, and then they shut down, dude. On Friday night, they sent me an email. I was supposed to fight Saturday. Friday night, they sent me an email after already cutting weight and everything, saying, "Hey, we're gonna cancel Golden Gloves because the state of California doesn't allow COVID."
Wow.
I was like a 152 at that time.
That's wild.
Then I kept training for a few more months, but then the COVID laziness, like everybody else, it hit me, bro. And I just started eating, bro. And then I got like a motorcycle accident, and I couldn't work out. So I was like, fuck it. And then I got all the
life happens.
Dude, I ballooned up all the way to like 197, bro. That's when it finally hit me, and I was like,
"Whoa, boy!"
I was like, "Bro, no, it was fat, bro." I was like, "I got fat." I was like, because I stopped working out completely, dude. From like May, I want to say from like May to like probably October. Nah, not even. Maybe to like November, December, dude. Did not work out at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, finally I was like, okay, I'm gonna start trying to get myself together. And then I started doing too much weight. So I did lose a lot of the fat, but I felt like I can put on the muscle, dude. I feel bigger, like I got muscle. So now I'm trying to cut back down. I started thinking about it, and I was like, I'm like you, bro. I wanna say I'm done, but then it's like there's this itch that like I never got to go pro, and I have my boy Gio, and I think you met him before, maybe Gio Gonzalez. I don't know if you ever met him. He trains with Nate sometimes. He's been trying to get me to. He's like, bro, you gotta go pro. Just have like 1 or 2 fights, whatever. So there's always that itch of like me just like wanting to have like 1 or 2. I don't even care if it's in TJ, like.
Well, that's my thing is that that might spark the momentum you need to revamp your career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the way it works. I mean, it's been in the back of my head off and on so many times, but my issue is that I pushed myself so hard. Like when I was in there and I was active, I was in amazing shape. And to be honest with you, I know I don't have that in me right now to do that. And the last thing I'm gonna do is drag my name through the mud. Mm-hmm. I know my capability, and I know like, okay, if I had to get them up right now, cool, no problem. You know what I mean? But if I had to fight 25 minutes, definitely a problem.
That's the thing, right? It's a different story, right? It's like, get it. You still have you can always fight. It's just a different story, right? So I'm with you, bro.
Well, that's why I put a gym in my garage, bro. I'll tell you what, man, I'm training. I'm always training. I'm always ready. I'm just more beach ready than cage ready right now.
I'm with you, dude. So like me, like I'm giving it one more shot. I got hurt last year. I tore my shoulder completely. I had an 8-inch tear on my rotator cuff. A lot of people don't know that. So I didn't. That's also why I gained a lot of the weight, was because I got depressed after I tore my shoulder because I couldn't really work out, and then I messed up my Achilles too. So I was just like all injured, and instead of like, I just caught on the COVID again and started eating and drinking again, bro. And I was like, and then I started focusing on the business, right? And then I don't got 4 kids like you, or 5, but I do got a daughter. And it was just me, single dad for the most part. My sister helped me out sometimes, and now my girlfriend does sometimes too. But
the kids will make things difficult at times, bro, for sure.
It does when you're trying to be a good parent, It does when you're trying to be a good parent, like you are. You're very involved with your kid's life, dude, and that's amazing because you don't just.
To be honest with you, man, I got one hell of a support system, man. My wife Brittany, man, she just really brings out the best in me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, I've been down and out plenty of times, but she's one of those women that just, she's strong enough for both of us. You know what I mean? So anytime something like that happens or I'm feeling a certain way, man, it's pretty easy to shrug off and get back to my middle ground and regain my focus with the kids and everything. Cause it does, man. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot to balance, with the, man, I got my oldest son just started high school football, freshman. So, that's pretty exciting. He's playing at the same school I went to. Then I got my two daughters, one plays basketball, one plays softball. And then I got my little man, 2 years old, running crazy, so. And then like you said, with the business, it's a lot to juggle at times.
Dude, it gets really busy, bro. It starts to add on, a lot of stuff, dude. It just all adds on. But, it's it's an ongoing battle, right? You have to make those choices, and no choice is really the right choice, bro. Honestly, that's the thing. It's just you just kind of make the choices and just go with them, right? For me, that's one thing I've decided to, and I actually started last week. I started to try to get back in shape, dude. Fighting shape. There's a difference, It's not like I'm super fat right now or anything.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a belly, but it's mostly like I got a lot of muscle in my upper body and stuff, and it's just, I was like, you know what? I'm cutting out the weights. I'm going straight on just cardio, fucking chicken and rice and vegetables, and just, just drink a lot of water and stuff, and it sucked the last couple weeks.
I feel you though. It's funny that you say that, because like the difference from a normal person being in shape to an athlete like us, somebody that fights in combat sports, whether it's jiu-jitsu, judo, boxing, MMA, whatever it is, that shape is completely like my people be like, oh man, you look good, bro. You nah, man, this ain't that fighting shape, bro. You know what I mean? Too much different. Muscle, little chubby, swole. It's cool to hit the weights, but it's definitely it's a big difference if you happen in the ring right now.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Even if I was lean and I weighed like 20, because I'm trying to lose 25 pounds, right? So if I was 20 pounds lighter right now, but I'm not sparring, I'm still not in fighting shape. I could be 25 pounds lighter, but if I'm not training, I'm not sparring, the bag the bag ain't gonna hit me back.
Hey, you'll get them ice lungs.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So it's like, so I'm with you, man. And it's all part of the journey, but it does get hard, right? Because I'm like you. I mean, I'm sure you're juggling the kids. If you wanted to come back, now you have to juggle training every day. You gotta train at least like 6 days a week, 5 days a week minimum, right? Sometimes double days. You know how it goes.
And that's what's playing a big factor for me too, because the way that I had to walk away was super unfortunate. You know what I mean? Like, I had to pretty much just take myself out of MMA completely. The gym, everything, nothing, boom, cut. And it sucks because I had some really great friendships and really close relationships with people in the gym. Like Sean Sharkey. Sean Sharkey's that's a family friend within my whole family. That's one hell of a male role model that I had in my life that I appreciate more than anything.
Good
and
luck,
I had to distance.
Yeah.
I had to distance myself from everything because I wasn't in a place where I could prioritize family and work and training.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing, man. It gets hard, man. You gotta put your priorities right, and it gets difficult. That's like, with me, it was obviously COVID. It kind of kicked me out of the gym, and then I kind of fell into that hole. And now I'm trying to make that comeback. I mean, it's like a lot later, and I know my boy Gio, he's always been on me about it. But it's also like I started putting that time into the business, right? And you know how it is to start a business, bro. It ain't easy, so it was. So, you start trying to run a business, take care of your kids, bro, and all this other stuff. And it really just sounds like a lot of excuses, because it really is in a way, but it's just having that, it's what you want to do. And if you want to have that business grow and have that relationship with your kids, it's hard to put training into like the whole 110% of like how it used to be,
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
It's very difficult. So it's like now I'm trying to do that. Now that the business has gotten better, I'm trying to do that for myself. It's something that I want before I keep getting older, bro. Because I'm gonna be 31 this year. So, I don't. My prime years.
That time.
Me fighting Mayweather, that's already out the door, bro. But at least, I wanna have 1, 2, even 3 pro fights, dude. For it's
Unless you become over the night YouTube star.
Hey, I could. Hey, that is true, bro. Hey, maybe the podcast.
Logan Paul.
Hey, maybe the podcast takes off, dude. I mean, I become a YouTube star. Shit, hey, be.
It's explicit. Just say, fuck the Paul brothers and see what happens. You might get a shot.
Hey, that is true, bro. Get a couple fights. Call the Paul brothers on YouTube because I got a YouTube channel coming up too. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Financial advisor versus YouTubers, bro.
There we go. Hell yeah.
But yeah, man. So how about I don't want to take too much more of your time, but how about your business, man? Tell me how that's going. Tell me a little bit of what you do, so that way people kind of know, and then kind of where you're trying to take your business.
Yeah, business is booming, bro. Business is doing great. I'm truly blessed. Like I said, my pops pretty much takes the lead. He's able to go out and get all the jobs. We don't do advertising, bro. We don't have commercials and billboards and all this. Nah, man. There's some of these companies out here, bro, that are spending thousands and thousands of dollars on getting their name out there. And all we're doing, and I'm not knocking it. If I had the money, we would do that, but we don't. So we playing with the cards we're dealt, right? We're just doing quality work and letting our name speak for itself. We've been pretty blessed. We got a good crew of guys, a lot of quality work. Plus, being him being a general contractor, we could build from the ground up. We could build a house. What I mean?
That's what I want to know more of what you do, so that way if everybody listens, they need you and stuff like that.
We do everything. We do everything. From framing and drywall and plumbing and. You
guys basically everything, flooring, carpet,
everything from the ground up, bro.
You guys even do electrical and roofing and stuff?
Electrical, you know what? We don't do roofing. I'll give you that one. We don't do roofing. But I got a guy for
you're gonna build me the house without the roof, bro?
I got a guy for the roofing. Yeah, we've been focusing really on these last few years, man. What's been keeping us afloat is our kitchen and bathroom models.
I see that a lot, and I love that, dude. So a lot of my houses are rentals. But one of these days, when I buy my house I want to live in, bro, I'm definitely gonna hit you.
Oh yeah.
I don't fix up my house as much because I rent them out. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna rent it out. Whoever takes over, I don't have to have the nicest things, anyways. But
you know what I love about this too, though, man, is the relationships that you build. We've had some clients, bro, for over this period of time that we still interact with. Just recently there was an issue at one of the customers' houses that we worked there 4 years ago, right? And they had a leak just the other day. Has nothing to do with us, but who they're gonna call? They're gonna call the people they can trust. The people that's gonna, take care of them, not take advantage of them and do quality work. Boom, they call us, we come, take care of everything, fix it, another satisfied customer. That's gonna go further than a billboard.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Now, billboards are a waste of money, bro. I do marketing online, and I still tell people billboards are a waste of money, bro. People pay like $4,000 for a freaking billboard, bro. I'm like, wow. Hey,
I'll definitely spend a couple bands to put my face on a billboard. You know what I mean? But we're not there yet. We're still building. We got a crew. 6 guys, and to me, it's more important to have quality guys and to keep everybody busy. And just keep making progress in the right direction. My ultimate goal is to be able just to run the whole company, have a few guys that I can trust, foreman guys underneath me to run their crews, have my pops just doing estimates, getting jobs. Boom, we're set.
So you said you cover everything from like Oakley, Brentwood, Antioch, you go to Concord, all that stuff, or how far do you go?
Yeah, no, we go as far as Livermore.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys cover all that. So all that Walnut Creek, Trey, all the way to Livermore, maybe
Yeah.
Tracy, or no? That's too far.
We kind of stay on this side of the bridge. We haven't been working in Oakland, nothing like that, nothing out that way. San Francisco, nothing like
Oh,
that.
that whole little East Bay area pretty much is pretty.
Yeah.
You
I
cover.
try to keep it in the East Bay. It's just been real recently because my parents, they live in Nicetown out there by Oakley, and it's a rural area out there, and the people out there, it's a real tight knit community, bro. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, it's like where I live right now, dude. Cause I live out here by Sac in a small town. It's like 25,000 people, so everybody knows everybody, bro. It's like,
which to me it's a good thing because, like I was saying, the word of mouth, man, that shit spreads like wildfire.
Oh, dude, it's big time, and it's for me, I feel safe too, man. Like for my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it because I feel safe. I know I got guns. I know my neighbors got guns.
Yeah.
So I'm cool, bro. I ain't nobody breaking into nobody's house here.
No, definitely, bro. Like, they bought this piece of property out there. My parents, probably about 5 years back, man. It was just an empty lot. We done worked on and built that thing up, man. My pops did a lot of work out there himself. My little brother did ton of work out there. Built himself a house out there. It's nice, man. We got some horses out there, some goats, some chickens, all kinds of fun shit. And then we built a shooting range.
Oh, okay. I know. I gotta start hitting you up more often then.
Come on down, man.
I got my buddies out here. They got acres too. They always want me to go shooting. I never go. I need to make more time, dude. I love shooting, bro.
Well, now it's fucking ammo so expensive.
That's the thing, bro. I don't even feel like I'm like, oh, there goes $20 right there.
I know, bro. It's crazy.
Dude, it's so expensive because you got people who didn't believe in guns, but somehow they're all buying guns, right? It's kind of funny.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you know who they voted for.
Oh yeah, Hey man.
It's wild, bro. Everything's so expensive right now. It's kind of crazy, man. I just got gas. It was like almost $5 a fucking gallon.
Damn, who would have seen that coming, huh?
It's wild. I kind of remember somebody saying that was gonna happen. It's crazy. I don't know.
That's weird, bro. It's like history repeating itself. It's like I've seen this somewhere.
Yeah, I definitely seen this in like 2008 or something.
Oh man, that's funny, bro. But yeah, man. So that's cool. So how big are you trying to grow this business? Are you just big enough?
To be honest, man, at this point, it's kind of like sky's the limit, bro. It's as big as we can get it. I didn't have the intentions. We never had the intentions of creating a huge company. He already did that before. And there was something happened, a situation with an insurance company that went bankrupt, left them high and dry. We closed the doors and got back to work with other companies. But at this point, we kind of just wanted the freedom. The financial freedom of being able to work and live life, the entrepreneurship to be able to pay our bills and enjoy our life. Because
hey, your microphone stopped working. Your microphone stopped working again. Can you see the mic? There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So you're saying the financial freedom?
Yeah, that's really what we were looking for. I don't want to be one of those people that just get strapped down to, 40-hour, 50-hour weeks, man. And it's just so repetitive, bro. Sun up, sun down, and I'm eating dinner and waking up and back at it again. I wanted to be able to create something that makes money while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
That was my plan. Something that we can leave behind. I can have, who knows? Maybe one day I give it to my kids if I can build it big enough and they run with it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, I'm with you, dude. That's why I'm here doing what I'm doing, right? I mean, doing the whole podcast thing is just part of what I do, right? I mean, but like the whole, I obviously, I've been in finance since I was a kid, bro, since you met me when I was boxing. So luckily I took that up big and, now I help out business owners with saving money and, all that stuff. I do the investments and all that. But outside of that, I have the company as well. And it's a blessing, dude. It's a blessing. That's why I left. Like, I can literally work. Dude, we were in San Diego like a week and a half ago. I was just working from my laptop, dude. It's a blessing, bro. Like, and I'm not like, it's not like I'm making like $2 million a year or anything, you know, but it's just, I've created a lifestyle where like a lot of people think I'm making more than I do, but it's just really not. It's just, I live a very simple life, bro. Simplicity will create freedom, bro.
That's where I'm at, bro. It's like, you know, I'm not making what I intended on making financially, but I'm in a spot where I'm comfortable. You know, that's just kind of what I was searching for. I just wanted the balance of it. You know, I didn't want to be strapped to anything where I'm check to check to the point where I don't have any money to do anything. You know what I mean? Or I'm working so much and I'm making so much money, I don't have time to spend it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's always one or the other. Most people, that's what happens. They work so much, they have all this money, but they're working 80 hours a week, right? And then you have people who have all this time, but then they don't ever have money.
Yeah, see, and that's not what I wanted. So this whole journey began with that in mind. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's try to get as good as we can get and make as much as we can make and live comfortably. Because in the beginning, bro, we weren't making nothing. It was just me and him, bro, me and my pops, and we were out basically hustling up work. Some months, you know, we'd make enough to pay bills, and some months we wouldn't. You know, it was tough. It was tough to get off the ground. And it took a while, you know, and then slowly but surely we got another guy and more jobs. And then now, you know, now we're pretty comfortable. I definitely would like to be able to hire a few more guys and get some crews going, you know?
Yeah. No, I get it, dude. Dude, I've been there. So I love that because I love that story. I love hearing when people struggle, and it sounds fucked up, but it's just because it really builds character and it builds a whole different person, dude. Yeah. You have to create a whole new person that gets through that struggle for you to become who you really want to be, right? And if you don't, you quit, and then you just go back to your 9 to 5 and you're miserable. Or maybe you love the 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 if you're happy there. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But if you're not happy there, then you just quit and you go back to being miserable, right? And I was there, dude. Dude, I got myself in so much debt. I'm in so much debt because of the business, but I didn't care because I was just focused on the fact that I was like, that's fine, dude. It's fucking debt. Like, I just know where I'm gonna be. That one day I'm gonna make so much money in 1 month, I can pay off all my debt. That was my mindset, you know. Yeah. And it's, dude, I love that. That's great, man. I'm so happy for you, dude. I'm so happy for your family, dude. I'm so happy to see where you're going. You know, I know you're busy. I know you got things to do, but I do want to ask you 2 last questions, bro.
Yes,
number one, will we ever watch Rick Reger back in the ring one more time?
Man, you know, like I was saying, I just can't say the words that I wouldn't do it because, you know, I've been on the end of some quick opportunities that were worth taking. So who knows if, you know, I'll never count myself out.
So we're gonna call it here in my podcast that Rick is saying he's technically not retired yet, guys. Technically not retired yet.
You know the saying where they say they hung the gloves up. I might have 1 glove hung up. That's it.
Hey, they always say, what's the other saying? They always say great fighters always have one last goodbye fight, right?
They always do, man. They always do.
You guys gonna catch Ricky? You guys gonna catch Ricky like Rocky Balboa in that movie when he fought what's his name? The black dude. Damn.
Antonio Tarver.
Yeah, Antonio Tarver. That's gonna be Ricky.
What's the other one with
Grudge match?
Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro when they're old.
Oh, Grudge match?
Yeah, Grudge match.
Yeah, that's funny, bro. Yeah, no, that's hey man. Hey, if you do, bro, happy to see you. I mean, like you said, both of us, I've been pretty blessed too, like yourself. You know, I was training with the Diaz brothers before they got big. You know, I remember going with them to Cesar Gracie's, and then, you know, we got to meet a lot of those guys, and, you know, we got to train with Carl and Sharky, and, you know, all those guys, they brought a lot of big names, like, you know, what's his name that still fights over there? The guy that's pro, Vences or whatever, Andy Vences too, right?
Oh, Andy, yeah.
Yeah, all those guys, right? I mean, I got
Andy's a beast. Man, you know, me and him sparred a little bit, man, and I'll tell you what, I was a lot bigger than him, but that fucking dude, man, he's durable. He hits hard and he's fast as shit.
Yeah, dude, it's you know, I always see that too as a blessing, man. Like, I might have never gotten to that point, but it just wasn't meant for me. But I did have the blessing of sparring with a lot of fun. Dude, I got to spar with like Robert Robert Guerrero, bro. Like to me, that was fucking. I got my ass whooped.
Badass. Hell yeah.
But it was fun. It was a
funny,
fun ass whooping.
That's like when people ask me, they're like, "Oh, you trained with Nick and Nate," and it's like, yeah, but it's not as cool like when you think about it. Basically, I showed up and just got beat up for an hour.
I mean, it's cool if you're a fan, right? Because you go take a picture and shit. But when you're actually trying to get better, you're like, oh, that's cool. I got my ass whooped, that's cool. Whatever.
Hey, but I'll tell you what, man, you're gonna toughen the fuck up around caliber of fighters like that, bro.
Oh, you do, bro. You do. That's definitely. I mean, for me, I know that's built me into a better man in my life.
I know that was one of the toughest things, bro. Sparring the Diaz brothers, Nick or Nate, bro. Both of them. I sparred them both. It don't matter what round it is, bro. When you look across the ring, they are fine. They are perfectly fine, bro. Yeah. And you are dying. I was out of breath. I'm fucking punched up. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's fun, man. Good times. But last thing, bro, is people need to get a hold of you, man. They need to remodel their house, live out in the Bay Area. I know I have listeners all over the U.S., but I have a lot of listeners in the Bay Area. So if anybody needs to get a hold of you, man, how can we reach you?
Yeah, check us out. We got an Instagram at PKB Remodel. You can contact Joseph at 925-890-9903. I'm pretty sure we have a website up there, Premier Kitchen and Bath. There is another Premier Kitchen and Bath, but we're the real Premier Kitchen and Bath. This one is.
I'm gonna make it easy for you guys. If you guys can't get a hold of Joseph, just contact me on Facebook, Instagram, and if you guys have my number, if you guys want to fix your house up, Ricky can do it all. He'll build you a house without a roof, but he'll build the entire house.
We got somebody for the roof.
But in all seriousness, yeah, man, I seen Ricky's work. He's fucking amazing. Like I said, once I have the house that I want, I'm gonna hit up Ricky, because for me, like, because of the rentals, I don't put that much money into it. But once I have the house, if you guys have a house you guys love, you guys want to fix it up, man, hit up Ricky. I seen his work, man. It's fucking
yeah. We got a little social media platform, man. We're on Facebook, same thing. We're on Instagram. Check them out. There's good pictures. Quality work, I promise every time. I wouldn't sign off on anything less.
For sure, man. Hey, man, well, I appreciate you, man. Once again, always much love, bro. I appreciate you being here, and we'll be in touch like always do.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me on the show, brother.
Back, let me know. Maybe it'd be like a sparring of the two old retired people.
Definitely. I'll take you up on that offer.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.